Hello Haveners, welcome back to another relaxing journey where we explore the beauty of thoughtfully designed tropical front yard makeovers. Today, we're diving into a series of lush, intimate outdoor transformations, each one crafted for small spaces, yet overflowing with creativity, texture, and that warm, rustic tropical charm. Whether you're imagining your own dream entryway or simply enjoying the artistry of landscape design, let these visuals guide you into a world where even the tiniest slice of land can feel like a serene, curated paradise. As we move through these designs, you'll notice that each front yard celebrates the magic of working with limited space. There's something incredibly special about compact outdoor areas. Every leaf matters, every texture becomes intentional, and each element contributes to an inviting, immersive atmosphere. These spaces prove that you don't need sprawling gardens to create impact. What you need is harmony, smart layering, and the heart of tropical living. Across the different creations, one of the defining characteristics is the abundance of greenery. Vibrant tropical foliage plays a major role. Oversized leaves, lush palms, glossy philodendrons, and layered shrubs create a deep sense of sanctuary. Rather than leaving any frame empty, each scene embraces fullness, giving you that green cocoon feeling the moment you lay eyes on it. You'll see greenery climbing, cascading, arching, and wrapping around every corner, softening the edges of architecture and turning structural lines into something warmer and more inviting. Pops of flowers add life and personality, hibiscus in sunset tones, bougainvillea draping dramatically, heliconia flaming in bright reds and oranges, orchids bringing delicate elegance, and multicolored tropical blooms tucked between layers of deep green. Together, they create compositions that feel dynamic, alive, and rich with stories. Another theme you'll spot is how each design reveals a portion of the home's exterior. This intentional touch grounds the space in reality, showing how these garden ideas naturally blend with walls, windows, doors, railings, and entry steps. Sometimes the house leans rustic with aged textures, other times it feels modern with clean lines. But regardless of the style, the garden wraps around it effortlessly, giving you a glimpse of what it means to approach a home that welcomes you before you even open the door. Moving deeper into the variations, you'll notice a diverse mix of rustic and tropical elements. Instead of relying solely on potted plants or wood, these designs play with cobblestone pathways, clay brick borders, old barrels repurposed as planters, lanterns with soft patina, natural stone basins, reclaimed wooden furniture, and handcrafted ornaments. These materials bring a textured warmth, something imperfect yet beautiful, aged yet luxurious. In some scenes, a gentle fountain becomes the focal point, adding both movement and sound. Elsewhere, a wooden or wrought iron archway rises above the greenery, guiding the eye upward and giving the space a sense of architecture and sophistication. You'll also encounter charming little benches, rustic stools, woven baskets, iron lanterns, and even vintage garden tools placed subtly as decorative accents. Every choice reinforces that unique blend of tropical life and rustic elegance. While the elements shift between designs, the one thing that remains constant is daylight. Soft, natural lighting illuminates every scene, giving the plants their true color, making textures shine, and allowing shadows to fall in the most flattering ways. These front yards never feel dim or moody. Instead, they radiate freshness and clarity, as if touched by a warm morning sun. That commitment to brightness helps enhance the tropical personality and keeps everything looking crisp, clean, and alive. One of the most enjoyable qualities of these small yard makeovers is how each layout is completely unique. Even with recurring elements, plants, stones, wood, flowers, or arches, the arrangement shifts dramatically. Some spaces feature winding walkways, others center around a prominent feature, like a rustic barrel planter overflowing with greenery. In some scenes, the greenery hugs the walkway, creating a tunnel-like experience, while in others the plants are layered vertically against walls or fences, maximizing the height of the narrow space. This variety ensures that every design feels fresh, and no two scenes repeat the same composition. You'll find front yards that feel dense and forest-like, with thick layers of different leaf shapes creating a soft, mysterious edge. Others appear airy and curated, mixing contrasting colors and textures to create visual rhythm. Some are dominated by greens with subtle accents of white or yellow flowers for a calming, resort-like atmosphere. Others showcase bold color explosions, giving you that lively tropical garden energy. And through it all, each space remains unmistakably cozy, never chaotic, never empty, just perfectly balanced. Pathways are another charming detail in many of these designs. From rustic stepping stones to neatly arranged pebble trails, every walkway leads your eye gently through the space. These paths don't just add structure, they help guide the rhythm of the entire garden. Sometimes bordered with small tropical shrubs, sometimes flanked by larger leafy plants, they play a critical role in shaping the intimacy and flow of each front yard. Of course, flowers remain a highlight. You'll see bursts of vivid reds, pinks, yellows, purples, and whites. Sometimes they stand tall, sometimes they cascade softly. Sometimes they grow in tight clusters, other times they appear as delicate accents between larger foliage. These blooms ensure each space feels alive and ever-changing, just like a real tropical ecosystem should. What's also striking is how each makeover embraces the concept of fullness without clutter. Everything feels intentional, every object has a place, and every plant has room to breathe, even in tiny spaces. This is the magic of good tropical design, the ability to make abundance feel natural, not overwhelming. As you enjoy these scenes, imagine stepping into any one of these cozy entryways. Picture the rustling of leaves, the brush of warm air, and the subtle fragrance of tropical flowers. Imagine placing your hand on a rustic railing or hearing the gentle splash of a fountain. Picture sunlight filtering softly through layers of foliage, creating a calming glow. This is the feeling these makeovers aim to capture, peaceful, intimate, and full of soul. Before we wrap up, I want you to take a moment to notice how each design, despite being crafted for small spaces, manages to deliver big character. These front yards don't try to mimic larger gardens. Instead, they embrace their smallness, celebrating cozy proportions, smart angles, and layered styling. They remind us that beauty and comfort don't depend on scale. What matters is intention, creativity, and a deep appreciation for the small details that make a home feel alive. Thank you, Haveners, for spending this journey with me. I hope these tropical small front yard transformations sparked inspiration and a sense of calm. Whether you're planning your own garden makeover or simply exploring ideas, these designs show just how magical a small space can be when it's filled with heart, greenery, and a touch of rustic tropical elegance. Until next time, stay inspired, stay creative, and keep dreaming of beautiful spaces. Thank you for joining us today, Haveners. Until next time, keep imagining, keep designing, and keep creating your own little haven right outside your door. See you in the next video, Haveners. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more beautiful landscaping inspiration right here on Havenscape Ideas. Which idea do you love most? Comment below, Haveners.